I'm Sliding Mike. Welcome to my Skills and Fills Lessons. In today's lesson, we are going to work on expanded slides, modifying melodies, and combining slides and fills. The first thing we're going to work on is the rundown we had from earlier lessons. We finger the bass string, and it moves from 3 to 2 to 1.5 to 1 to open. And after the bass strings, we play an open middle string. Now you can play that in any combinations you would like. You can even play that using all 3 strings. In this case, you play the bass string and then the melody in the middle. So it would sound like. As you learned in earlier lessons, you can turn the picking around. You could do the bass middle melody, or you can do the bass melody. One of the songs I use this bass run at the end of the verse leading into the bridge of the song is Your Cheating Heart. And I put it like this. You can also do the same kind of bass run on the melody and middle string. Oftentimes, 2-string picking adds a little fullness to your run or your fill. Make sure you put the thumb on the 2 of the melody string and the index finger on the 2 of the middle string. And you'll play 2 middle, 1 melody, again. I used that version of a rundown in Your Cheating Heart. It would sound like. But you can use it with any kinds of patterns you want. So those are 2 bass runs with 2 strings or 3 strings that you are picking. Next, we'll talk about expanding slides. We had slides in lessons 1, 2, 3, and 4, but they were single string slides. Now we're going to use 2 fingers on the slide. Here I have middle string fret 5, bass string fret 4. You notice that these are 1 fret apart. And as I go up on the slide, I will keep them 1 fret apart. And as I slide up, I will then use a rhythm to walk myself down. So it would sound like this. Timing your slides is important, especially if you're playing fairly slow songs. So you want that slide to be starting and ending at certain counts of your measure. And that rhythm of 1, 2, and 3 is used a lot of times in my arrangements to bring a slide back down to the beginning. In this song, I modify the melody notes, and I put in I move over to the third string and put in a little walk down. Now that walk down will eventually be the slide coming back down. But the next melody note is up at 7. So I need to come back from this spot, the 6 in the middle string, back up so I have this is the way it would sound. So you can see I've used the slide up, walk down the slide, the fat chord moving up to fill some of those longer notes and to add a little movement to the song in the process. Now we've combined a slide from the 5/6 up to the 7/6.5. Then walking it back down with a little bit of rhythm, going into a fill with the 5/6/5 and moving that in a slide. Remember the slides, I strum, then move. And we end up having a nice introduction to our song without having to play way up here